The real estate market is the worst it's been since 1995. That's the news that came out today. And I'm Chuck Vosberg from Next Home Gulf to Bay. I'd like to talk to you about the numbers, what it means to us, and my prediction for what's coming up here in the Tampa Bay area of Florida in the next few months. So first of all, it is true. U.S. real estate sales are the worst they've been in 30 years this year. And that's been nationwide. We're seeing a similar thing here in Florida, although not quite as bad as the rest of the country. But I'd like to show you a couple of charts here. So first of all, our inventory has been going up. These charts cover 18 months, and we don't really look at year over year because what happened last year is going to be different than this year. We look at trends. So the inventory has been trending up, and the days on market has also been trending up, which is interesting. So that means we've got more houses and less buyers right now. It's still a seller's market, but it's less of a seller's market. It's not crazy town like it was 2 years ago. Well, here's the kicker, though. These stats are pre-hurricane. So if you live here in the Tampa Bay area, you know for sure the kind of devastation that we've seen. We haven't seen this kind of devastation in this area in almost 100 years. But hurricanes hit all over Florida all the time, and we've got lots of statistical data to give us an idea of what's going to happen over the next 12 to 14 months. So I'd like to explain that to you, and we'll just jump right into it. So as you know, a lot of properties suddenly came off the market the day after the hurricane because a lot of properties that were for sale got destroyed. Now, these are back on the market, of course, many of which are just being sold for land value because the structure's been destroyed. There's a lot of issues with FEMA's 50% rule and insurance. I've got other videos where we'll discuss that, but for this, I want to talk to you about the market. So it's still a seller's market here in the Tampa Bay area, but things absolutely ground to a halt after the hurricane, as you might expect. Everybody's been cleaning up. Everybody's been worried about what the outcome of the election may be. So there's been so much uncertainty here in the Tampa Bay area with everything going on. Moving is not on the top of people's minds. So we're seeing things slowly, day by day. We're getting back to normal with the real estate market. But we've still got thousands and thousands and thousands of people who have been displaced. All along the beaches, almost every house, unless it's a newer house that was built up, is not inhabitable right now. So a lot of people have been displaced. We're expecting that a lot of those people are going to find other places inland. There are loan programs where they can get a loan to purchase another house without their existing mortgage on the destroyed house counting against them. And if you need information on that, just put it in the comments. I'll tell you all about it. There are good programs, and you do have more options than what's being reported in the news. So how long is it going to take for the real estate market to kind of bounce back to normal in these low-lying, storm-damaged areas? Well, past experience tells us it's going to be about 14 months. We're going to see a dip, but people still want to live in paradise. This is still a great place to live. We're still lucky to be here. And the way I see it, first of all, people are going to forget all about all the damage. That's just human nature. But the truth of the matter is, no matter where you live in the United States, there are natural disasters. There are things that happen that are unfortunate and cause destruction, cause a lot of people to be just really hurting. And it happened here, but it happens everywhere else too. So we're still statistically the best place to live as far as hurricanes go. For some reason, this part of Florida, the central part, is not one that gets hit very often. It usually either curves up towards the panhandle or clips the southern part of the state. So, that's good. It's good news. But the market comes back. It always does. So what does this mean to you if you're selling or buying? So if you're selling a storm-damaged house, you've got a there's a lot of special considerations, and that's not the scope of this video. If you want to know about that, give me a call. I'll tell you anything you want to know. If you've got a property that was not storm damaged and wasn't flooded out, that puts you in a unique position where there's a lot less inventory available of properties that can actually be lived in. So it puts you in a good position. So things are still going a little slow. There's no buying frenzy or anything like that. We are seeing a lot of people getting ripped off out on the beaches, but again, that's a whole nother video. So I know I'm kind of all over the place on this thing. It's just that we've seen these trends happening, and then the hurricane happened, and it's like, boom. But we don't have enough data post-hurricane to make any big predictions or any big proclamations about it yet. Just a couple of data points does not mean it's a trend. So keep checking back here. I'll keep you informed. And of course, as always, if you have any questions about anything at all, just call Pat or I. We'll tell you anything you want to know. No strings attached. We put humans over houses. So thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.